Pull-ups and lat pull-downs both play a specific but vital role in growing your back. So what is the best idea? The best idea is to do both of these exercises into your routine. This is what most tutorials on YouTube say. By tutorials, I mean most comparison videos between pull-ups and lat pull-downs. But is this even right? First of all, I would like to clarify this one thing right here. Well, this is completely false. The pull-up and lat pull-down, well, they are literally the same movement. But well, still they do have a few key differences which I'll be explaining, and further in this video, I will also be explaining which of these movements is actually better for you for your back workouts. So well, stay tuned. Now well, the lat pull down is actually a seated and pretty stable movement, and it is actually quite simple. You just have to bring the bar to your chest, well about to your chest, and well that is as much as it is to it. And well, I'm not denying that it's a great back builder. So now, is it better than the weighted pull-up or well the regular pull-ups? Well, let me explain that as well. So the pull-up is actually quite an unstable movement. I'm sure many of you must have had experienced with your own pull-ups. You do pull-ups and quite often times you just tend to swing. So well, that is one thing you actually got to keep a habit of. Like to prevent swinging, you got to train pull-ups, and well, eventually you will improve and stop swinging. Well, yeah, that is one thing. So well, due to this instability, the pull-ups is actually harder than the lat pull down. But is pull-up actually better than the lat pull down? Well, it is definitely better than the lat pull down, and I stand with my words. Well, let me explain. Now the pull-up, it is actually quite an unstable movement. As I just explained, you actually got to learn the movement properly first. You got to train it on well regular basis at the starting of your pull-up journey for building your back, and eventually you get to be more stable on it. Now well, even if you think about it this way, pull-up is a movement which actually has more real life application. Well, basically just a natural movement to humans, whereas lat pull down, well, not really, it's basically you doing it on a machine, right? And well, the pull-ups actually involves your biceps, your back, your abs, and your forearms, and well, it is actually quite a more, well, it involves more of your stabilizers, and this actually causes your pull-ups to be harder than the lat pull down. So yeah, in my opinion, if you can't do pull-ups, that is when you actually should do the lat pull downs. So your main goal should be first you do the lat pull downs in the beginning of your journey just to learn pull-ups, because basically they are the same movement, almost the same movement, except pull-ups require a few more stabilizers. So yeah, basically your main goal should be from going to lat pull downs to going to pull-ups. Now well, you just shouldn't stop here. After you well are quite good with your pull-ups, I highly recommend you start doing weighted pull-ups, because weighted pull-ups, well, after a certain point with your pull-up journey, well, you can do 15 reps, you can do 20 reps, but well, it just turns out to become an endurance workout. Now I'm not gonna deny the fact that you're gonna build a ton of muscle with that, but still, if you want to continue building muscle, you have to actually include weighted pull-ups. So well, yeah, in my opinion, once you hit about 12 to 15 reps with your regular pull-ups, you should move on to weighted pull-ups to build your back. And trust me, with weighted pull-ups into your routine, your back is gonna build like crazy. And well, this isn't even the best part. Not only will you actually be building a really strong and muscular back, but your strength, it's actually going to be insane. Compared to people who just do lat pull downs, your pulling strength is definitely going to be stronger than every one of those. So yeah, the conclusion is lat pull downs you should do to learn regular pull-ups, and after regular pull-ups your main goal should be to turn to weighted pull-ups, and from weighted pull-ups you should continue your journey to actually build the strength, build pulling strength, and build muscle for your back. And well, weighted pull-ups additionally build biceps as well, and well, yeah, additionally it actually builds your neck. So yeah, well, this is it for the video. Hope you like the video, and if you actually well have a contradicting opinion to what I shared just now, well, I still think that weighted pull-ups is definitely the best out of lat pull down and regular pull-ups. Well, yeah, this was actually a lat pull down and pull up comparison video, but yeah, in my opinion, the final goal should always be weighted pull ups. But well, yeah, if you have a contradicting opinion that maybe you feel that lat pull downs are better, definitely comment down. I am ready to have an open discussion in the comment box. And well, yes, make sure you subscribe and see you in the further videos in which I'll be sharing my own progress. And well, as I'm on this journey of well improving with my workouts, I will definitely share my workout progress and knowledge as well, which I'm gaining on this journey, and also the knowledge which I already have. So yeah, stay subscribed.